So this is from Ashley from Redmond. She writes, the Trump administration is rolling back rules ensuring women can access birth control at no cost. What can the state do to protect women's access to contraception?
I think as a state, again, we need to get together with people in business, the ones that are actually paying for these contraceptives, and we need to get together with women rights advocacy groups in order to write a law in our state that does protect women access to contraception. Because here's the thing, I am for a woman's right to choose, and I do believe that women should have the right, if they choose, to have contraception, and I have no intention of changing the laws in our state surrounding that. What we are seeing at the national level, and again in Seattle, is when you have one-party control, you're a pendulum that swings from one extreme to the other. And as a state, if we are able to maintain a balance of power, I think we can come up with more sensible direction for the state on this issue.
And let me clarify, when you say access, do you mean, let me ask, if insurance companies should be required to provide no-cost contraception as they have been today?
So that federal mandate, again, is an example of one-party control. When we have one-party control, we swing from one extreme to another. In Washington State, I believe...
Right. So you would lift that mandate?
Well, I can't lift a federal mandate.
But you would like to see it lifted?
I'm sorry?
You would like to see it lifted?
I would like to see businesses work together with women rights advocacy groups to ensure that women have access to contraception.
Okay.
And what that looks like may not look like at this, what we're seeing at the federal level is extremes, from one extreme to another, and that puts people in peril. That puts women in peril, and that is not the right way.
Ms. Dinger, same question for you.
Thank you. I have worked for equity and social justice issues my entire life. And actually, right here, right now, I'm actually going to promise to sponsor a bill that's going to make it illegal for our insurance companies to discriminate against women. Of course, we need to make sure. In fact, there was a bill that was proposed by the House and passed the House talking about making sure our insurance companies cannot discriminate against women. It went to the Republican Senate and died in committee, surprisingly enough. We will make sure that that bill gets passed because women's reproductive rights, women's access to health care is something that should be a no-brainer for every single adult in this room. Absolutely, we have to make sure there's no discrimination.
Forgetting